Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the SRCL, proudly presented by Simracing Centre. We're here for Season 2. Who thought about it? Who even realised that could possibly be a thing? Some things have changed, some things have certainly stayed the same, but as usual, my name's Tom Knight, and alongside me is Sam Trotter, also known as Mackie Sunday. Welcome to Silverstone in Great Britain, 3.6 miles and 18 turns on the old site of RAF Silverstone. We've got two DRS zones, one out of Maggotts and Beckett's and one down the start finish straight, 18 turns for our drivers to contend with as well.
Will Witchell be able to take pole position here around Silverstone for the British Grand Prix here in round one of SRCL? And yes, he will. So going to be a 1:25.653, and that is going to be pole position there for the McLaren driver.
But here we go, we've got lights on the board overhead at Silverstone. We're at the home of Grand Prix racing for the opening round of Season 2. The lights go out and we indeed go racing at Silverstone. And it's a good pull away by Will Witchell and Eruption. Bourbon Boy will join them 2 by 2 with Swifty, trying to move down the inside. He does so indeed into turn 1. But we'll have to hold it round the outside of turns number 2 and 3. There's a yellow flag at the back already as Diamgal on the harder tyre really has not caught up, flipping it. Has got a 3-place time penalty for corner cutting, but Swifty with an almighty start there, up to P3 already.
As unfortunately, Deceived has also received contact and has fortunately spun out a little bit through turn 4, I believe that is. We head into the Luffield section now. This isn't the greatest overtaking spot, but it has been done before. It's down the inside, goes Berkey on Swifty. Is there enough space? No, there is not. Just about holds the car in position to Swifty. Holds on to third place, and Will Witchell already half a second up the road, making full use of those soft tyres.
Yeah, Flipping is having a poor afternoon at the office. He's found himself spinning out through Luffield and Brooklands, but back up to the lead of the Grand Prix. Will Witchell still leads by half a second as we head into Maggotts, Beckers and Chapel for the first time of 26.
Sure, I mean, yeah.
We'll go with it. Just roll with it.
I mean, sure, the American rules. I mean, they are the only American team, so I guess that works. But it's like Will Witchell is struggling with Swifty behind. That Williams looking very fast right now. Not able to make a move through clubs and head into the final corner once again to start lap 6 of 26 around the Silverstone circuit. That's going to be pit lane entry for Marcel driving the Williams. Ben Formula and Pool Diver for 7th position. And in fact, that's a mistake from Ayub, who is ghosted, and that's going to be a Ben Formula in the V-car, moving up into 7th position. And Pool Diver here driving the Ferrari. He's got a bit of advantage. They go 3 wide, heading into turn 1. That's very brave around the outside from Ayub, pushes it down the inside into turn 2. And then it's going to be Pool Diver who makes it work as Ayub potentially having a few connection issues, and the car just sort of disappeared there for me. And it's going to be arguably a better line from Marcel perhaps, but there's going to be a better exit with this DRS. This could be another change before the leads. We see another yellow flag. That's going to be a virtual safety car, and that has just ruined Marcel Pabst's run towards Will Witchell and the McLaren driver. It's just going to be a sigh of relief there. Just hold up for a few corners.
Yep, not exactly what he would like to see, and it's not just a normal safety car, it's a full safety car. Ignore what it says at the top left of your screen, but Marlander is certainly on our track map at the bottom right. You can see that yellow icon heading through the first few twists and turns, and now, not only will everybody have to adhere to that lower speed limit, but they will have to bunch up once again. Yeah, we'll keep an eye. The two Hasses will almost certainly double stack here. Because the power close there, Kairazu and the Deceived will head in about 3 seconds apart from one another. So unless the team are absolutely on their prime, let's watch on board with the Deceived. As they head up towards their pit crew, they'll see their teammate in the box. They're being worked on. There's going to be a little bit of a double stack there. It's a front wing change as well for Kairazu. Yep, it's a tyre rainbow, shall we say. Will Witchell, I don't think he's wasting any time, as he's got a rather quick stall speed or train speed, shall we say, as we head into Vale and Club Corner, around to the final corner now to kick off lap 13 of 26. 1 lap to go before we reach halfway distance, and the lights go green, and we go racing once again.
We absolutely do, and it looks like Marcel perhaps not quite able to capitalise as Swifty gets an even worse start overall. Markmus has had an incident, I believe, is in the wall right now on the start-finish straight. That's going to be some front wing damage. Thankfully doesn't pull out another safety car or a VSC. But yeah, it's an unfortunate restart for the Kick Sauber driver. If we do have one lapped car to be contending with right now, and it looks like Marcel perhaps going for it. He's got more speed as we go into Luffield, and it's not going to be enough. He's going to have to stay behind as the just defensive capability you get through Luffield is just so strong.
Yeah, it certainly is. If you can hold the line, then you pretty much can defend it all the way through the sweeping right-hander. We're seeing here with AF car and flipping it, tried to send it around the outside, might just have the traction as they head onto the old pit straight. There's a bumping your wheels, there's bumping, there's bashing, but it is certainly racing as the kicks out once again. Will hold it around the outside of Cops, but just has to let the Alpine go this time around.
In another battle is going to be Marcel Paps. Just goes into the lead of the Grand Prix there. Through Stowe, into Stowe corner. Paul Diver also makes a move on Kuso. Borba Boy up into 8th. Of course, Stowe, just a brilliant overtake opportunity coming off the DRS straight, and you're only dropping down a few gears. Is that going to be flipping it off the track once again? That car just looks so undrivable. I've just seen every corner he goes through, especially through Maggotts and Beckett's. Just loses so much time, has to take it so much slower than everyone else. Yeah, that was interesting. I think just no grip at all, which is becoming a theme with these hard tyres. And that's given Paul Diver an opportunity. Paul Diver is off. Almost off. So, what, is off? Yeah, did go off after contact with Molina. Molina moves up into 4th position. Head of Berkey. Berkey here is going to lose 2 positions. A little bit of wheel banging. Loses the rear end of contact with Kuso. And that's going to ghost him. We get Paul Diver, the racing line through him into 6th position. That Berkey there has lost out immensely. Yeah, it absolutely is, as we see now. Berkey challenging his own teammate. The 2 Ferraris fighting through the first section of this circuit. It's going to give Borba Boy the opportunity to come back and potentially make a move as we head out onto the Wellington Straight. Going through now, turn 6 as they head out onto the straight. Molina fighting Kuso, Paul Diver fighting Berkey, and Borba Boy fighting Paul Diver. No one makes a move just yet, but Molina does actually use a little bit of time. Around the outside, that's very brave from Borba Boy. Is it going to be enough to make the move? Switches back to the inside, down the inside now through Woodcut. And is it going to be enough onto the National Pit Straight? Yes, it is. Kuso defensive position from Molina, and it's going to be Kuso 4th, Molina 5th. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to become a huge battle for 4th position. It may not be for a podium, but as both Red Bulls then go past Molina, but Molina has the inside line through Stowe. Is it going to be enough to hold off the other Red Bull of Bourbon Boy? I don't think it is. Round the outside through Club. It's not going to be enough. Molina moves down into 6th place.
But yeah, 4 laps of racing to go here in this Grand Prix. It's still anybody's game, at least within the top 3.
Oh, and down, sorry, into turn 2, down the inside. Molina, very brave move. Gets past the Red Bull, but the Red Bull's fighting back. So we head into turn 3 now. Down the inside goes the Red Bull driver. But it's going to be the outside for Molina. They're both going to have DRS, but it's going to be slipstream for the McLaren driver as she pushes her way into the middle, is sandwiched by 2 Red Bulls. But going into Luffield now is going to be ahead and up into 4th position. That was an extremely brave set of moves there from Molina.
Yep, contact between herself and Kuso as well. The Red Bull finds himself down to P7. I think it was a little bit of a tap from the front wheel, but luckily not losing too many positions. Still within contention for the best of the rest. Finished down to P7, splits the 2 Ferraris, and Molina now having to go defensive from Bourbon Boys ahead into Maggotts and Beckett's for the 23rd time.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a little bit of contact between them as they went through Stowe. But as they go through the final couple of corners, there's a huge spin. There's contact and damage to Marcel's car, I do believe. Could this bring a last-minute virtual safety car out? I think that can come out on the last couple of laps.
I think it's too late.
Not. It might be too late even for a virtual safety car, but it looks like they're both going to get going again. That's a huge amount of contact at the end. I think that might be one for the stewards to look at post-race. Go through now, has more grip than Will Witchell has. I don't know how he's kept enough grip in his tyres for this to work. As you go through DRS zone now, he's dumping his battery. Is it going to be enough? Takes to the outside line for Stowe. A little bit of a wiggle from Will Witchell, which could have caused contact. And is it going to be enough for Swifty? No, it's not. So round the outside goes Marcel Paps. He's going to go into lead to Grand Prix. Will Witchell now has to really worry about Swifty behind as we head into the final few corners now. They're all literally in each other's gearboxes as we head into the final corner now. And to win the Silverstone Grand Prix is going to be Marcel Paps. As we see at the end, there's contact, but Will Witchell does cross the line before Swifty by 0.06 of a second.
Absolutely fantastic finish here in the Grand Prix. There was contact between the Williams and the McLaren Bull, which was just holding on to the second step of the podium. A Bourbon Boy out of the middle of nowhere spins off into the gravel.
So I don't actually know what I just witnessed. Will he cross the line in time? Yes, he will. Just about ahead of Ben Formula.